Welcome to In the Streets. I'm UG. Today we're gonna be talking about Kanye West finally dropped the Donda album. Yeah, we got a lot on that today. A woman in the R. Kelly case testified in court. Not pretty. Little baby, he's doing big things in his neighborhood. And 6ix9ine might have snitched on himself this time. And Nicki Minaj defends the Jamaica sprint team. All this after a return. Yeah, so first up, Kanye West. He finally released the long overdue album Donda, which has 26 songs on the album. But the album didn't come without drama. After three listening parties, now the baby's verse on Jail will not be on the album. Kanye tweeted that the baby's managers did not clear the release because the baby didn't sign the necessary release papers to clear the verse of the song so now Jay-Z's verse is back on the track of Jail. As for the songs on the album, they're mostly heavily religious. Titles like Donda's Chant, Jail, God Beneath, Off the Grind, Hurricane, Praise God, Jonah, Okay, Okay, Believe in What I Say, Moon, Heaven and Hell, Keep My Spirits Alive, just to name a few. Um, about Kim wearing that wedding dress at the last listening party, it seems like the divorce isn't finalized. So there's rumors that they've been sneaking around, seeing each other privately, trying to work things out. Also, fans of Drake, they wrote on cardboard signs. They didn't vandalize the house itself, but they wrote on cardboard signs, and put on Kanye West's childhood home. You know what I mean? That 40, 44, 45, Burnt Out, F. Justin, LaBoy, and CLB coming soon. The CLB album didn't drop the same time Kanye album dropped, so I guess the release date for the third for CLB was highly speculated. But Kanye West, yeah, he finally released the album now, and now we just gotta wait. I didn't listen to it yet, but these titles that he has on the song is kind of like, whoa, you know what I mean? Like Heaven and Hell and Keep My Spirit Alive, Believe in What I Say, Moon, Down the Chant, God Beneath. I don't that one had me puzzled when was reading it. God Beneath. Kanye, are you hinting to something, bro? Are you really God Beneath? Who's God Beneath? You know what I mean? But I'm gonna let y'all know what's a little bit more on this in the future because I need to listen to this album and rate it myself and see if it's really worth the wait and all those listening parties that he made so much money off the people on. So I'm gonna listen to that album maybe today and give y'all my feedback on that in the upcoming video. Now, R. Kelly, keep telling y'all people it's getting deeper and deeper for this man. These things are sick that this information that I got. A woman, she don't want her name to be released, so she said her name is Jane Doe. Well, the press has released her name is Jane Doe. And the arcade trial testified how she was treated while she was with the singer. She said she met the singer in 2015 when she was 17. She told the singer that she wanted to be a singer also. So he moved her into his home as his girlfriend, which soon after she realized it was hell. The artist had other girls there. He made her call him daddy, made all the girls call him daddy. According to Jane Doe, they had to ask permission to leave their rooms to go to use the bathroom. She recalls him making her eat her own feces and rubbing it on her face. Um, it's crazy because she also said that if she disobeyed him, there was a lot of punishment. Not just her alone, but the other girls that was in the house. If they disobeyed anything he said, he punished them in some weird, disturbing ways. She also said that they weren't allowed to talk about their lives before or outside of the house, like talking about their family or previous sex lives or even the sex life with him. She couldn't talk about that to the other girls. The other girls couldn't talk to her about their experience with him. Um, she also allegedly said that he forced her to sleep with one of his friends called Nephew, and told her to please Nephew the same way she pleased him. Um, she was cross-examined by his attorneys that asked her if she could leave if she felt like it, and at one point she said yes, she could have left. So I'm wondering, I don't understand why she didn't leave, because if someone is treating you like that, you don't stay and take that type of abuse. You know what I mean? But if these allegations, and notice the key word I use in here, allegations, because we don't know if she's really telling the truth. I mean, she testified under oath in court that yes, these things happen. We don't know if these things really happen, if she's just fabricating stories, whatever. But if these things are true, man, R. Kelly's sick. I mean, mentally, he's meant something is wrong with him mentally. Having a woman take a feces and making her eat it and then rub. First of all, I'm not touching nobody's feces. He took the feces and rubbed it on her face and all this stuff. You know what I mean? Forcing her, telling her she can't use the bathroom, she can't leave a room without asking permission. These are some sick things. I don't know. These are some fantasies that, if these things are true, these are some fantasies that R. Kelly built up in his head over the years, over the time. And people, we're gonna have to continue to get more out of this trial, because as these trials goes on with him, it's more and more disturbing things coming out into light that we didn't know. You know what I mean? I watched the sex tape and I saw the whole golden shower thing, so that alone was disturbing. You know what I mean? But we're gonna have to keep y'all up to date on this and keep y'all informed on what's really going on in this case with him. But it's like I told y'all people in previous videos, it's not looking good for R. Kelly at all. All right, little baby. He returned to his old neighborhood to renovate a basketball court for his community. He continues to prove that he's one of the most community minded rapper. You know, he teamed up with Fort Locker to fix up the Oakland City Park basketball court. He also gave out like 200 bikes to the children of the community. Also, from last year to now, he donated 1.5 million to charity of Atlanta. You know what I mean? In December 2020, he gave out 2,000 winter coats. You know, people who's cold, he gave them winter coats. Earlier this summer, he bought out Fort Locker and gave sneakers to the whole, you know what I mean, to people in the community. Little Baby is stepping up as a real icon, a real protege. He he's looking good in his community. You know what I mean? He's doing these things in his community and people's recognizing what he's doing, the good that he's doing in his community. Yes, they said from the rock grows the prettiest flowers. So this man came from the concrete and he's blossoming into a perfect image of what people should be when they leave the community and come across wealth. You give back to your community, you build your community, you uplift your community. So I do like that. Little Baby, keep it up. You know, he got some tours coming up with Lil Durk, and they shot the video of Meek Mill. I talked about that in my last video. So he's doing his thing, and I like that. Lil Durk, Lil Baby, keep that up, man. 6ix9ine. This boy looked like he snitched on himself after getting into a fight at the mall, then posting it online, which you can hear, which might be a violation of his probation, because you know he's been on 5-year probation after his release in that drug charge and all that with Shotty and the rest of the non-trade gangsters. But he made a video of him and some dude, you know what I mean, in the mall. I guess they had a fight because he went on the Breakfast Club with Whack 100 talking about, see, I don't got no security around me. I handle mines, da 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 da. So yeah, he basically telling on himself. We don't know if they're gonna violate his probation for that. Yeah, I know he's protected by the feds, so there's probably a possibility. No, but in the video, you can hear him yelling at the man to return, to run it back. Like they just fought and he wanted to fight again, so he's like running back. The man, you can hear the man in the background mouthing off the 6ix9ine as well. The floor of the store in the mall, it looks like in front of J.C. Penney or Macy's was scattered with clothes on the ground. So you could tell it was a little squabble going on. You know what I mean? You could tell it was something deep going on there. That, you know what I mean? Yeah, but this boy, I don't know. He not learning. it's not his first altercation. He got the altercation down in Florida with somebody was trying to video him, and other things with people that was around him getting in fights with other people. So he's not learning, and I guess he's gonna learn when it's too late. You know what I mean? Hopefully not, because I don't want to see nothing bad happen to people. But he's digging a hole that is gonna be hard to come out of. All right, so Nicki Minaj, she posted or she tweeted that big up the Jamaican sprinters from the Parafonte games this year in 2021. Um, she's proud of she's Trinidadian, so she's from the islands. Like myself, I'm from Jamaica, so she bigging up the team for doing their thing. She also took some shots at Shah Career Richards. You know what I mean? Let her know that what she did, like those videos, distasteful. Especially when she saw some of the comments. I spoke about that in my last video. I was too pleased about those comments, neither me being Jamaican. The Nicki Minaj, but from what I understood, they've been taking shots at each other for a long time. When Shah Career Richards took shots at her when Nicki Minaj was in barbershop, saying it was a pitiful acting, whatever, whatever. So Nicki Minaj posted something on her thing, like with the Jamaican, they putting a broom on her, like she got swept. 'Cause, she came in last place. She ran the worst time out of everybody, 11 point something seconds. So they taking little shots at each other and stuff like that. I mean, I want them to be the bigger person and leave that alone, but sometimes you got to let people know like you're displeased with some of their actions, and that's what Nicki Minaj is basically doing with these tweets, letting her know that she's displeased with some of her actions. People, I just want y'all to know something. No matter what in life, it's not good to fight evil with evil. You got to try to rise above that. You always try to be the bigger person. Sometimes I know sometimes we can't walk away from certain things in life. Sometimes you have to stand up and fight. But if you can walk away from certain situations, walk away from certain situations. And that being said, this is In the Streets. I'm UG. Until next time. Peace.